Hi guys, it's Jen here at Check Her Joy. This time I am doing the Mushy Gushy book tag, which was created by Hannah at Simply a Book Lover. I will post the link to her original tag video down below. If you want to see the original video and check out the questions, they'll be down there. And so these are 7 Valentine's Day related questions. I feel like it's still February, so Valentine's Day tags are still game, right? I really wanted to do this one basically when I heard these questions. I'm like, those are just so perfect. So the first one is Valentines, a book with pink, red, and white on the cover. And the first one that came to mind was A Little Something Different by Sandy Hall. I haven't read this book yet, but it's about Leah and Gabe who fall in love and have this relationship, but it's told through the perspective of 14 different people telling this story. So I am really interested to get into this book. And I thought it was perfect for Valentine's Day. There's tons of like hearts and flowers and stuff on the cover. But then I looked again and it doesn't actually have white. And so that I fully encapsulate this question, I also have Sweet 16 Princess by Meg Cabot. It is one of the Princess Diaries books. Mia turned 16. Anyway, we've got white going on here, some pink, some red up there. Question 2, Sweethearts. A book with the best pickup line. So this was kind of harder. I'm like, pickup lines. Do I read any books with cheesy pickup lines? The answer is yes, I do, because I've been reading the Mortal Instruments books by Cassandra Clare. And the best one is between Clary and Jace. And Clary says, "Is this the part where you start tearing off strips of your shirt to bind my wounds?" And Jace responds back with, "If you wanted me to rip my clothes off, you should have just asked." There are so many good ones between Clary and Jace, but that one's probably, I think, the closest to a pickup line because it's at the beginning as opposed to them bantering later on. Whatever, I really love that line, guys. I just do. Questions 3 and 4, I have 2 books that fit both, and I couldn't really pick one for each. So question 3 is Chocolate Covered Strawberries, your favorite book couple. And question 4 is Roses, the most romantic book couple. The first one I have is Katie and Owen from the Enchanted Ink series by Shauna Swenson. This is this really slow burn relationship. Like, it takes a while for them to get there, but every time they have this romantic moment between each other, it means so much because it proves that they know each other. Like, Katie's on a date with somebody else and Owen's trying to test their magical immunity, and he does it by giving her, like, making a cappuccino and, like, chocolate cake appear out of nowhere, and that's, like, the only things that he knows about Katie, so she likes chocolate and cappuccinos, so just, it's such a great romantic gesture, and it proves how much he knows her, and there are so many moments in this series between the two of them where they're just like, oh, you guys. And the other couple I have is Beatrice and Benedict from Much Ado About Nothing by William Shakespeare. I love the two of these. They're always bickering back and forth, which seems like it wouldn't be very romantic to always be arguing. But it has 2 of, like, my favorite romantic lines in, like, all of literature. So my first, like, favorite exchange between them is Beatrice tells him, "I was about to protest I love thee, but I love thee with so much of my heart that there is none left to protest." Oh. Which is so perfect for the two of them. Like, I love you against my will. I think that's another line between them. Like, I love you against my will. And then there's one later on in the book where Benedict says, "Peace, I will stop your mouth," and then he kisses Beatrice. It's just so cute. And I love it. And I love the fact that the moments they have between them show that they know each other and know that neither one of them is going to go for hearts and flowers. They are not going to be lovey-dovey, mushy, gushy people that, yeah. But that doesn't mean they don't love each other. I adore them. Question 5 is Teddy Bear, a book that makes you want to snuggle with someone. So the book I picked was actually, I took a different side to the teddy bear thing and picked a book that I ended up snuggling with. The book is Stars Above by Marissa Meyer, and I just finished this week, and when I did, the epilogue of this is so cute and so romantic and just so perfect for this series that I ended up just, like, cuddling the book when I finished it. I was in bed and I was just like, I need to savor this for a couple more minutes. And just the book was my teddy bear, basically. I didn't need anybody else. I just needed this book. For candlelight dinner, a book that you would take out on a date. I have Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen, but not so much because of the actual book, but because there is a scene in the movie You've Got Mail where she's like, "You'll recognize me because I'm sitting in the restaurant with a rose and a copy of Pride and Prejudice." And I'm just like, I kind of want to do that one day. Just be like, I have Pride and Prejudice, but just because of that movie. I mean, the book's awesome, but to recreate that scene. And the last question is pizza. Best book for a single person. So I feel like any book is good for a single person because, like, I'm single. I read romance stories. That's totally fine. And sometimes I want to read books that have no romance in them whatsoever. Also fine. So I just picked a book that I think everybody should read, but I haven't really talked about a lot, which is Chasing the Moon by A. Martinez. This is a sci-fi fantasy type story. It centers around, what's her name? Diana. So this book follows Diana, who is single, kind of fits, and she moves into this apartment, and it's just too good to be true. And she finds out it really is too good to be true. She can't leave the apartment now that she's in it. And she's got a roommate who lives in her closet, which is this Vom the Hungering, which is just this devourer. And if she lets him out of the closet, he's going to eat everything. But he's very, very polite and very sweet. And, like, apologizes, like, I'm sorry, but if you let me out, I will have to eat you. And I love the two of them, their relationship, and I love, like, this book is just crazy and it's funny. I recommend this to anybody. Whether you are single or not, you should read Chasing the Moon by A. Martinez. Or really any of A. Martinez's books. I have yet to find anything he wrote that I did not like. So there you guys go. There is the Mushy Gushy book tag, which was created by Hannah, a single book lover. So let me know if you do this tag. I want to know. I want to see what your answers are. Or you can leave your responses down below. Were any of these books completely off topic? Or is there a better book for any of these? Especially the pickup line one, because I'm not good at pickup lines. So I couldn't really think of any. Peace out. I love you guys and keep reading. Bye.